Hello guys, my name is Brian and this is my first video on YouTube. I started content creation 2 weeks ago and I decided to start posting on YouTube as well. My TikTok account is in the bottom link below. And why should you follow me? And you know, I don't know why you guys should follow me, but I'm gonna tell you guys a story today. And the name of the story today is called the 15-cent ice cream. The reason why I'm telling this story today is because I felt like in mainstream media, everyone is just talking about how they've become like a multimillionaire or like a hyper success overnight. And how to do that, that you just need to work hard, be smart, or like, I don't know, scam people. Or I don't know, bro. So, and I would think, how come no one talks about like failing, like being a failure, so that like people can avoid being a failure, right? Like act like because if you always just say good things, oh, how to do this and how to do that, you won't be able to avoid the things that actually that might pull you down, right? And I felt like I can relate from this because as a person who wants to be a high value man, I always struggled to perform at the highest level or wake up at the earliest time and always do things the right way. And I just always felt like it wasn't realistic, like in every day. And this is coming from a person who's 22 and earning six figures and has a few side hustles and business of my own, which is unrelated to the story. The point of this story is that when I was 14, I would walk past by a 7-Eleven, and that 7-Eleven would sell, obviously, a 15-cent ice cream. I would still remember the days where I couldn't afford to buy this exact same ice cream. And when I would walk with my friends, I'd remember and say, you know, in the future, there would be a version of myself that could afford this ice cream and it wouldn't really financially bother me. And that person would probably be so smart and so competent and know everything to do in life. And, he would probably all over be satisfied and happy with his life. And behold, that is me now, and I've only become more miserable. I've only become more greedy. I've only felt more unsatisfied with my life more than ever before. Right? And why is it like that? Why is it when we grow up, we realize like we always feel like we're not enough? Right? And in my opinion, I think it's social media and how social media affect people around us. So, anyways, this 15-cent ice cream, I want it to be a reminder, right? Not only for myself. Now I've become a person, and I have become a person since like 2 years ago, of a person who can throw a dollar. I know a lot of people might laugh at me and think like it's just a dollar, Brian, like but you need to realize there will always, this might not apply to everyone, but there could be, or there was a time where you never had the exact same dollar in your pocket, right? Or in my case, I didn't. And every time I would fuck up, or every time I wouldn't do good at school, or I didn't earn this much money, or my business failed, or like, I didn't lose my weight goal this month, right? I would think back. I would think back at the time where my expectation to myself was just to afford a 15-cent ice cream. And I felt like, well, I mean, like, life can be that bad, right? So therefore, there's a story of the 15-cent ice cream.